Hi everybody, welcome to our channel or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new. That's what I said, if you're new too.
You knew that was going to happen, right? You had to. Anyway, and here I am complaining about my hair again. I ain't going to say it, but I'm going to think it. So,
It's official.
Welcome to our Friday. We are all tired as hell. Mom's been really busy though. She did so much I was surprised at how much she got done. Look.
Wheelchair. It's official. We've lost our minds.
Those buckets are what we store our Christmas tree ornaments in case you're wondering why we have huge white buckets in the middle of the room. That's what our Christmas ornaments go in. Wrap them up, put them in there, and nothing can crush them.
Pardon the pixie dust.
But anyway,
That was weird.
you'll notice that Father Christmas is gone, and now we have Mr. Sock Monkey. I should give that back to Wolf. He doesn't care that much for it, though.
No.
I
He's not
don't know.
interested in Sock Monkey.
So for about the last week and a half, my car has been making a ticking noise.
Like a time bomb.
Like a time bomb. And John said it was something.
Tick, 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 boom.
But I can't remember what he thought it was. But I thought I knew what it was, and it turned out I was right. So,
As usual.
As usual. I can't help it if I'm usually right. It was oil. I was low on oil.
It was time
It's a
for
wonder I
oil
didn't blow
change.
that motor up. But I was like, please let me get through till Tuesday, because Tuesday's payday. Please let me get through till Tuesday.
And then a plot twist happened.
Literally praying. And
then a plot
a
twist
plot twist happened. Chris and Ben got paid early, so I was able to go get an oil change and oil in the car. And that's, I was telling Chris, that kind of stuff is what I mean when I talk about everyday miracles. Because my car could have been completely ruined. Yeah. And there was absolutely no reason for them to get paid this early.
Right.
Because the first isn't even until Tuesday, and it's only Friday.
Whose original Cheez-Its are these?
Yours. That would be Piglet J. Piggledy-Poop. Usually that's Chris, but apparently today it's Ben. Come back, Ben. Tell him what you bought.
I'll do that in just a moment. We're actually going to do it together. I insist.
He insists. I don't know. He got one for me, and one for him, and one for Chris, and none for Grandma. And Wolfie's clean out of luck, too.
Gammy said she didn't need one, and Wolf, well, we love Wolf.
We love Wolf. You know you can't recycle those cans, right?
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't. You're going to save them after you paid that much for them.
Yeah, I can. I'm not going to.
Well, you could recycle 2 of them and just
I was
save
gonna
one.
say, I'm not going to recycle one of them. Here's yours.
I know it's backwards. I know.
Here's yours.
Oh, I'm checking.
Well, I'm not yellow, but my shirt is. That should
Here
count.
you go. You good.
It's yours.
No, I was gonna have
Can't
to put
get
that
enough.
in the fridge. I was gonna have it with dinner.
Can't get enough of that wonderful
We're
duck.
doing it on the video.
No, we're not. I'm not doing it.
We're doing it on the video.
This is
Ben being that.
a la orange.
L'orange. Sparkling beverage.
Orange. You're in my light. Yep, sparkling beverage. So
It's made to look like a can of Duff beer.
I figure it's probably something like a sun-kissed orange, something
Low
like that.
caffeine.
I'm already drinking something.
Christopher's no fun, or else we all would have had it on the camera. But you know what? Duff it.
Just stuff.
Duff it, guys. I'm gonna have mine now.
Okay. Sounds like a can.
Because it is, Mom.
No one likes the smart aleck.
Except Wolfie. Wolfie likes smart Alex.
Huh.
What?
It's a light, crisp orange.
Mm.
What's it taste like soda-wise?
Which one was it that had the lightest of the orange flavors that wasn't bubbly?
Slice.
That.
So it's like those bubblies.
It's like Slice, Mom says.
I'll know better when I try it. I'll have mine later. I'm rehydrating right now.
Yeah.
I
It's-
need water.
It's Duff Lorne sparkling beverage.
Duck à l'orange. Anyway, he got it at
FYE.
FYE. I have to tell you, I just told Mom, so she's going to be sick of hearing this. Ben found a store with the most clever name. Whoever came up with the name of this store was a marketing genius.
They were like clever,
They
clever,
were.
true.
You know how when you type into Google, like movie theater near me or pizza restaurant near me or something?
Something near me.
Something near me. Guess what the name of the store was? I bet you already know. An anime store near me, right?
It's called
Anime store near me. So
It's
you
funny
type
to
that
see
in.
quickly.
It doesn't matter if it's near you or not. It's going to come up. It was so clever. I thought, oh, I wish I would have thought of that.
Wolfie. You want the door shut, yes.
Nah, it's all right. Wolfie's barking at the
Yeah.
neighbors.
Stinky little warm.
Or if we're drinking Duff, maybe he's barking at the neighborinos.
Oh, Lordy. Ben's
Stupid Flanders.
He just said what I think he said.
What's that,
Stupid
babe?
Flanders.
Get that paper.
Get that paper from Wolf, Chris.
Well, he's
Come
a good
here.
baby.
Come here,
He
buddy.
shit pooped a can for Chris earlier. It
Come
was
here.
very funny.
Let me have it, bud. Good boy.
What is it?
Paper towel ruins.
Oh, in case I didn't finish. Anyway, went over to Valvoline, got my oil changed, got all that taken care of, got a new air filter, and the car quit ticking. So it was the oil. There you go.
I'll need a chair back, Ben.
No.
Chris is going tomorrow. You want to tell where?
I'll tell what it set it down, but Ben's not getting up.
No. You're gonna have to. You're
Sit
gonna have
on
to
me?
kill me.
Sit on him.
Sit on me?
Let's not sit on him. That chair and that floor will not take that.
Yeah, you're right.
Please get up.
Ben, hop up and sit on the
No.
walker. And your
I
oven
actually-
just went off
I actually
anyway.
needed to get up anyway because my oven just went off.
Anyway.
Tomorrow, the
I'm going on
sun
a
will
date.
come out.
Tomorrow.
He's going on a
Finally
date.
on a date.
Finally going on his date
With his ball and chain.
with his
Don't
new
make
ball
me-
and chain.
Don't make me kick your butt, Ben.
With his shiny ball and chain.
So,
We're going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
What's that for 26 people?
13.
Alrighty.
And,
Yep.
Darn, walk that fast.
We are going to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, and we're gonna have a nice dinner and chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'm really excited for it.
Chris is really excited. He was making the plans in the car for it, and he was like, yes.
Yeah.
If his staff doesn't show up tomorrow, they're fired.
Okay.
They're supposed to be here at 1.
Fired. Because I'm done. They've been real good, but they had 2 no calls, no shows,
Right.
And-
Off of that.
and they knew that today was important, or tomorrow is important to him. So, that's it.
Yep.
If I have to end up driving him down there because they don't show up,
You'll sue him.
I will find them and step on them, tap dance on their bellies.
I know what you mean. I hope they show up.
I hope they do too, because I really don't want to drive down there.
Yep.
Mom really doesn't want to go to prison.
Yeah, and I really don't want to go to prison either. And if I go down there, I'll get ripped off because I will go to Krispy Kreme because I love Krispy Kremes. They're so good. They're the best donuts. I know a lot of people don't disagree or don't agree with me, but they're wrong because those are the best donuts. They're so fresh and light and sweet and good. Anyway, they're very expensive. Now you can get a Krispy Kreme at McDonald's for $2.50.
Hey,
Yeah, Mom's rolling her eyes. She's still having a heart attack about paying $11.99 for 4
stuffed peppers.
stuffed peppers. You can pay as much as you want.
If that's the Polaris location, why does it say Westerville at the end of that?
So, Dollar Tree is raising its price to $1.75, believe it or not, on all aluminum products. Now, they said only the aluminum products, but that just opened the door, and other stuff's going to follow, you know. But everything that they import to sell in their store, which is everything in their store, has the tariff on it now. And aluminum is particularly bad right now. It's a good time if you recycle your cans, you know, but the price of pop and beer and anything that comes in an aluminum can is going to go up. It just is. This is me not being political. I'm just going to keep my mouth shut, leave you that information right there, and do with it what you will. $1.75 though. I guess I can't begrudge them because you go to the store and everything's gone up so much. It's outrageous. And everywhere you go, there's signs that say, we have to limit our customers to 1 dozen eggs or 2 dozen eggs at a time. You know, it depends on where you go. It's like, holy cow, somebody dang, give me an egg. Somebody told me that when you go to Waffle House, that now on top of whatever like the omelet would have cost you, any egg dish is an extra 50 cents per egg to make it. So like if you get 2 eggs over easy, it's the cost of 2 eggs over easy plus $1. It's out of hand. It's out of hand. People are doing without now. They really are. People who shouldn't be. You know, we're not talking about disabled individuals or, you know, homeless people. We're talking about 2-income families.
Yeah, 2-income families.
Yeah, that can't afford the rent or the groceries. And it's hard when you have to sit down and think, okay, do I want to pay the rent and not eat and listen to the kids go hungry, or, you know, do I want to buy groceries and end up on the street? And that's choices people are having to make now. And it shouldn't be that way.
No, it's no good excuse for that.
I always say there's no reason in this country for anybody to be hungry.
Right.
And every time that comes up on my Facebook, I share that meme that says, I don't want to feed children so they won't have to go to school hungry. I want to feed children because they're hungry. Period. Because the big ad now is, well, they're going to school hungry and they're not doing well in school and they'll never make anything of them. No, they're children and they deserve food. Period. That's a full sentence. I get up on my high horse about that because it's excuseless. It's preventable entirely, and it's excuseless. But nobody listens to me. Be a better place if they would start listening to me.
Oh, that's good.
Mom's over there laughing at me. I could tell them a thing or two. And the first thing I would do is get rid of daylight savings time. I am so enjoying it being light at 8 o'clock at night. It's not bright light, but it's
still daylight.
It's still
You could walk
daylight.
the mailbox.
Yeah. It's so nice. You just don't know the joy that has given me. I need to get my eyes fixed because in the winter I can't stay out past 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes it difficult when Chris doesn't get home till 4 and wants to go somewhere with me. So yeah, I'm liking this light later. I'm all for that. I get 2 thumbs up. But now it's going to get hot. And I could skip that. Wolfie doesn't like it when it's hot either. He really doesn't like it hot.
No. He likes to be warm.
Mm-hmm. He wants to be cozy.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to be too hot, and he certainly doesn't want to be too cold. And he wants to be spoiled rotten while you're doing it.
Yeah.
And catered to and petted and kissed and loved. That dog is ruined. We have ruined that dog. I'm not even kidding. He is so spoiled. Today, Chris came in, and he stole one of Mom's cans, empty can of pop, and came running into the bedroom with it. And we waited on Chris, and finally I said, Chris, come in here. Chris came in, and he picked that can up where he had laid it down, and he pranced. Them front feet were coming up different times. He was so prancy. And then Chris got it, and he was very excited. It was the most fun ever. Everything's the most fun ever.
Yeah, he has good times.
He does. He enjoys his life. He gets mad at me, though. Like last night, he was mad at me because I stayed out here so late and didn't go in my room and go to bed when he thought I should. And, yeah, that didn't go well. He come and he got in bed with me for a little while, and then he remembered he was mad at me, and he got down and laid on the floor the rest of the evening. But what he likes is for me to go in there long about 7, 8 o'clock, maybe even 9 at the latest, and sit down in the bed and get situated, and get him up there laying across the foot of the bed. And if it's chilly, sometimes I'll throw a blanket over him. That's more Mom's thing, though, than mine. And he cuddles in and he lays there and sleeps all evening. Absolutely all evening.
And then he's back and forth all night.
Yeah. I scared him this morning. I had to get up and go to the bathroom about 5 o'clock. And when I sat up, I must have made noise somehow because he come up off that floor. I don't know if it was about 5 o'clock. But anyway, he come up off that floor straight-legged, panicky. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I hate when that happens.
But he's getting so finally he comes out of it quicker and quicker.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's getting better. What are we going to put the nativity in?
The big tote in the bathroom.
Okay.
I got a bunch of stuff in it that was laying around in here now. And then when I...
It's huge. It is a huge nativity.
Yes. The figures are about
10 inches?
7 inches.
7 inches? Yeah, it's big. And there's a lot of figures. There's the 3 wise men and...
2 shepherds.
I was going to say 2 shepherds, right?
2 angels.
2 angels, the Holy Family.
A couple of camels.
Camels, donkeys.
Cows.
Lambs aren't there.
Oh, yeah, lambs and cows.
Is there a zebra?
No.
That looks like a zebra on this end.
No.
To the far right. Because I don't think there were any zebras there. You know. Maybe they know something I don't know, but I don't think there were any zebras there. Anyway, it's huge, big crash for it to go in. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. My
Well, that
breath
sucks.
caught, about smothered me there for a second.
Hmm.
I was taking in a breath, and then I went, nothing happened.
Another one on top of it. Nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That happens to me sometimes. I keep thinking I'm going to mention it to one of the doctors. And then I keep thinking, no. What are they going to do?
Hmm.
It only happens once in a while.
Blue moon.
There's
yeah.
no way to
treat it
treat
or
it or
predict
watch it or predict it. Speaking of going to the doctor, I went to my neurologist and got seen by her. And she said that the
it.
technician who did my CAT scan said that she doesn't think they're aneurysms. She thinks they're weaknesses in the walls of the artery
Veins,
and the
okay.
vein. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay, Now, Dr. Cambier did not say she agreed or disagreed with that. She
Mhm.
was passing on the information.
Yeah.
And after I got out to the car, I realized, no, that cannot be right, because you're born with those. They don't come and go. And the aneurysm on my artery
Mhm.
is new. So there's no way that's what it was. I wish I'd thought of that while I was sitting there.
Dad had the one in his artery.
Mm-hmm.
Was from smoking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a family tendency too. Teddy had 2 of them.
Yeah, it's hereditary.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think I'll get tomorrow.
It surprises me, honestly, that none of my aunts or uncles did not die of a stroke.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. It should have happened. Especially Dad, he had a mini stroke when he had his his artery
He had
repaired.
A small stroke, yeah.
Scared the hell out of
Then he
me.
had TIAs all the time.
Yeah. One time he was driving down the road
With a dog.
with the dog, and he had a stroke, and he pulled over.
Was blind.
It blinded him, and he pulled over and just sat there and waited for his eyesight to come back. And it did. He was the luckiest asshole on the face of this earth. Dad, Grandpa. And so then he drove over to his brother's and said, you better take me to the hospital. I was blind. And
Mhm.
I don't know if anything ever came of that, but I remember that happening.
He got over it, period.
Yeah. He always I don't know how he lived.
Fall in the outhouse, come out smelling like a rose.
Luckiest.
Guess
Lucky.
what, guys?
What?
I said Polaris, right?
Yeah.
There's only one on Polaris Parkway, but it's clear in Westerville.
Yeah.
But there's one Powell, Ohio, not on Polaris Parkway.
And what is it?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah. So hopefully she knows which one I meant by her.
Send her a text right now and tell her which one you mean, because you do not want to end up at different restaurants.
Okay.
She knows.
Yeah.
Well, I better finish this off. It's been 23, almost 24 minutes. I got in a big way of talking about Dad. I could sit here and do 3 hours of a video, tell you stories that would turn your hair white and still not tell it all. Luckiest person on earth. The only one in the family who had luck, and they only had it once, any better than Dad, was when his brother hit the lottery.
$9 million.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I just flipped over my wings so I can safely trash this.
And he was supposed to
my
share it. They had a thing that they were going to share it.
Yeah.
And then he didn't go through with it.
Hey, Mom.
He gave him, what, $1,000?
$1,000. Made Johnny so mad he didn't take it.
I'm doing a comparison or two, by the way. And so far, it looks like the one that's not on Polaris Parkway is in Polaris, just a Powell side of Polaris. But I'm checking the other one.
Just send her a message that says, I want to meet at the one at 123 Polaris Parkway. you know,
Oh,
so she knows exactly
Where?
to go. So give her the address.
so 3878 whatever Drive, Powell, Ohio.
Whatever, yeah. Okay, Wolfie, I'm about to finish and then they can do it. Thank you for joining us. You know, my face looks so red on here and it's not the least bit red.
No.
Thank you for joining us. Come back and see us on Monday and find out how Chris's hot date went. We're all very excited. And by then we will have a nice pile of dog toys where the Christmas tree was. And we have an inspection coming up on Monday. So we'll have news about. See, I'll have shit to talk about Monday. Although it never seems to stop me from talking, does it? I can talk and have nothing to say and still talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a gift. The gift of gab.
The Irish.
Yeah. I must have kissed the Blarney Stone in a previous life. Or at least one of my ancestors did and passed it on. Yep, come see us Monday. In the meantime, have a great weekend. Hopefully you're having nice weather like we are. Enjoy it, and we'll talk to you then. Take care. Bye-bye. Chris.
Bye.